Hi everyone, this is apple picking number 2. So it's Monday after supper. I came back with Anthony and I borrowed my buddy's apple pole, whatever you want to call this. There's a lot of good apples, good looking apples on top of the trees. And I'm gonna try to pick as much as we can. I brought my gun. I don't trust the bears because if there's a lot of apples, there's a lot of bears, especially at this time of year in the woods. I've seen bear poop all over the place. So I'm not taking any chances. So what I didn't know is this thing is broken in the middle there, so it doesn't hold very well, and the bag keeps falling off, so it's not working very well. I think it's a pretty good thing, pretty neat thing that we could fix by sewing some of that stuff in the holes. So we decided to go with plan B. Operation Monkey. I'm gonna go there, it's gonna toss them in me, and I'm gonna pick them up. Look at them nice apples. So we have some white apples, some of those, I don't know, Corkland mixed with whatever. These ones are very, very soft. When we say there's a lot of bears, there's literally a trail here. Bear trail. I'm guessing this here was probably either an old orchard or someone had a property here way back in the days that planted just at least a couple of apples, because it doesn't make sense if there's at least 50 apple trees in there. Not all the apples are good, and I mean, they're not all accessible. You probably don't see well on there, but there's one apple tree right there. There was at least 4, 5 on our way here, right on next to the road. And I mean, there's a dozen of them in line until back there. A couple more there. These ones look pretty good. I think we're gonna go see these ones. Look at the nice apples. One thing I know for sure, if this was my property, I would clean this up. Too many good apple trees all over the place. They're either not accessible because there's too much. I mean, would you walk in there? Too many bushes. You don't know there might be a bear sleeping in there. So many bear trails, so many bear poop. I wouldn't trust this place without a gun, that's for sure. But some of the apples are way too high. So if it was all cleaned up, we'd be able to come with a ladder and pick them up. This one doesn't have any apples, but it's still an apple tree. Same with this one there. I remember we'd come with our snowshoes here on our gym course. Follow the trail. Our gym teacher back in the days, well, his dad owns a land not too far from here, had a little cabin We go there, warm ourselves up, and come back up. It was a nice gym course. Nice class for sure. Better than doing math, right? These are the ones we're going after. So I was looking at these apples and I'm trying to figure out what kind they are. But then I look under, they look like some sort of pure apple, but they're not all the same shape. So it's hard to say. But look at those apples. How many pounds of apple do you think we have there, Anthony?
Maybe like 50.
50? I'd say somewhere between around 30. Between 30 and 40 is my guess. So this is the first bag we had. A couple of white ones. A couple of nice big red ones. And this is the second bag we got. Look at the size of the bag. And it's pretty much full. Look at those nice apples. So we have about roughly 30 minutes of daylight. I'm just gonna go for a walk down there, look for partridge. If we see anything, good. If not, we won't go home empty-handed. A lot of nice big apples. The worst comes to worst, if they're not good enough to eat, they don't have a good taste, well, we'll make apple pies. So many things you can do with apples anyway. Got a lot of options. So we're gonna go for a walk, look for partridge, look for birds, and we'll see you next time. So this was apple picking part 2, or number 2. See you next time. Bye.